The United States is #1 in wealth, #1 in power, and a lowly #20 in life expectancy. When we value money more than people, everything falls apart, including health care. But when we value people more than money, this is what happens.
It's just amazing how fast it seems that the water helps. You know, and some symptoms, the water helps in a matter of hours.
Any chronic illness, including autoimmune disorders, asthma, cancers, that most of the patients, well over 90%, will present to me in a dehydrated state. The first time I see them, they're significantly dehydrated. So I think that the dehydration has put a big stress on their body that has, in part, caused their illness.
I have more energy now than I had when I was 20 years old. You know, there's so much of it out there, and being a nurse, I'm an analyst. I'm not going to believe everything I hear and see and touch. So you're going to have to prove a lot to me. I have more energy now than I had when I was 20 years old.
The doctors told me to pull out all the stops at the Geisinger Medical Center, so I did. And I began to read Dr. Batmanghelidj's research. And it made so much common sense to me with my background, I decided I've got nothing to lose, I will try it. And when I did, the cancer disappeared in 6 months. They couldn't explain what
Almost
happened.
immediately, my joints with the water in there softened so there wasn't bone on bone.
We're taking too many things in our diet that are dehydrants. You need to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. But you know, when you ask a patient, what do you drink on a normal day? Well, you know, I drink, 5 Pepsis. I live in South Carolina. You know, everybody drinks sweet tea. What is sweet tea? It's a dehydrant.
Unbelievable. If I feel down, I drink water. I'm perk right back up.
Just amazing how fast it seems that the water helps. You know, and some symptoms, the water helps in a matter of hours.
In about 3 weeks, I start feeling effects of it. Matter of fact, I started getting more energy. I was starting to walk more. I was starting to basically feel like a new person.
Listen to what your neighbors say about the water cure.
I did have a pet, a dog that had an operative tumor. Although they gave the dog but a month or so to live, I had placed him on the water cure and found that not only did it shrink the tumor, but it extended his life. Sea salt is totally different, has over, I believe the Celtic is about 84 trace elements in it, and it has a tendency to lower blood pressure. The medical community does not have an interest in the water cure because certainly they're not going to have a financial interest in it. Seeing it happen with my own people coming in, my own clients coming in, convinced me that not only does the water cure work, but under no circumstance could it be pernicious or harmful to the body. Find that, and there's statistics to back this up, that people live on an average of 5 years longer if they receive no treatment whatsoever. If they're taking the proper salt or sea salt, that it will help lower their blood pressure. Having suffered from irritable bowel disease or specifically Crohn's, with the water cure, that I have not had the surgery, I am on no meds at this time whatsoever.
I couldn't take care of myself physically. I didn't care if I did or not. You think you're the only one that has it? I have more energy now than I had when I was 20 years old.
It is a tremendous amount of pain. You literally cry and, God, please take this pain away. It gets to the root cause of a lot of people's problems. And since you go to the root of the problem, all these other symptoms kind of fade away.
Change life. You need to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. The sodium goes in to the cell, fills the cell up with water, and then all of a sudden the cell swells up and it starts working again.